Okay, we are on the way from the airport. Finally! Taking a little tour of our car. Yes, the mommy and Dovid. Dovid, say hello. Why? No one's gonna believe us that we're sitting together on the front seat. Oh, what was that?
Move over back, move over back. Go, 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 go. Turn around and walk towards the coastal. Walk towards the coastal. David, walk towards the coastal. This is a regular night to the Kov Ben Yehuda, and on the corner. Look up and you see this. One machine to another machine. Side. It's right now Tuesday, 11:15. We're right now by Had Hazeisim. We're in the Kel Chabad, it says Chelke Chabad. If you look over there, far away, I'll zoom in. That is our hotel, the Sheraton, which you can see from the Had Hazeisim. Let's stop it. This is Had Hazeisim right now. David, do you want to walk over there? No idea. This is Uncle. That's the Alta Baba.
This is Dovid, right? Okay, Dovid, stand next to Dovid.
No.
You want to bend down like you're reading
It's
it?
the
So I
old
can
city.
see closer?
Cross. Here is the Teres Chesed. Right over here, right next to Goldberg's.
Dovid, here, you want to stand next to Charles? Right here?
This is a view from the Had Hazeisim, which you can see the entire Makam HaMikdash. Quote the tour guide, Tatzpit Makam HaMikdash, whatever that means.
Dovid, stand on top so I can see you. Look down now. You see? That's
Oh, that's the whole mountain.
no house.
That's the hard right.
Isn't that amazing?
This is all Had Hazeisim. We are going now to Chevron and base Rachel. Gula. This is the highway. It's right now 5 to 12 on Tuesday. Right now on the street called Derech Chevron, I think. Is that Rachel Shama?
Okay.
צעדה פתחה. אבל גילה זה כן נקרא שטחים, לא? עוד לא? לא?
אוקיי, בסדר גמור. אוקיי, בסדר גמור. אוקיי, בסדר. שנייה, אני כבר אתקשר?
וואי, כזה סתם.
אוקיי, בסדר.
checkpoints.
בסדר גמור, אוקיי.
These checkpoints. מה זה כל פה למטה שם?
זה גילו. איפה למטה?
כל זה.
רגע.
אין בתים שם, מה זה?
איפה יש
זה לא בתים.
זה אזורים של פלסטינים, שייך לפלסטינים במקום הזה. לא, וזה... שיהיה המוקרים, יהיה מבוירוך כמיון, יהיה פה, היין יזרום כמיון, כמו שמיון זורם, ככה המוקרים הזה יזרים יין כמו מיון. וזה המוקרים הזה, זה הברוכה.
איפה זה היה?
זה הנה, פה בצד אם תסתכל, אתה רואה את הגוויפס? זה המוקרים הזה, זה הגוויפס. עכשיו אין ענובים עכשיו. עכשיו זה לא ענובים, בגלל שאין חום ממש קר פה במוקרים הזה.
קר, זה חום מאוד היום.
לא, זה קר מאוד. תפתח, זה קר, בחוץ זה קר. קר בחוץ עכשיו. ענובים צריך חום של 35 כמו בתקופת סיבון, תמוז, אוב.
זה החומה שעכשיו בנו?
זה לא החומה, לא.
מה?
החומה, אתה תראה את זה, אנחנו נראה את זה בכניסה לבית ספר.
אז מה זה?
זה בשביל שלא יזרקו רק אבנים על הכביש.
אבל מה שאני שומע ברדיו באמריקה כל היום,
לא, זה לא...
שעושים מחיצה, שעושים ליד כל הישלם, זה לא כאן, זה לא זה. אבל עכשיו אנחנו באבו מאזן, זה כאן? זה לא במדינת ישראל עכשיו.
מה זה?
עכשיו אנחנו
אנחנו נמצאים עכשיו בכביש ישראלי.
כן, זה הכביש ישראלי.
כביש ישראלי, ודאי. זה הכניסה לאפרת, מפה נכנסים לעיר אפרת. לפני העצים.
כן.
זה הבית הכי גדול באפרת, 500 מטר.
וואו. ומה שם זה בניין של בית כנסת?
יישוב אלעזר, תראה בצד ימין. 300 מטר.
אפרת?
אלעזר.
This is the settlement of Elazar. Cars going too fast to take a picture. Video. וואו. זה בית כנסת למעלה מסתמה.
מה זה?
בית כנסת, זה גדול שם.
מסתומת. ברכס יהודו, נחלס יהודו. וזה נמצא אצל הפלסטינים.
See, David, this is where Yaakov benched Yehuda, now it's Palestinian own it. Now we're going to come see some refugee camps, which the Palestinians lived there for 100 years. They don't want to give in and go on life.
נפתח מזגן קצת, בסדר?
אין בעיה.
לא אכפת לכם מזגן?
בטוח, אני נצא מזגן, אני מאוד חם.
נצא מזגן, אוקיי.
כן, זה בסדר.
נפתח כבר מזגן.
זה הכל ערבים כנראה. אין אנגלית בכלל, אין עברית. אז איפה? This is the El Arub Palestinian refugee camp. זה בתים יפים לשול מחנה פליטים.
זה יפה, אה?
מה, זה נכון, לא האמת? זה לא רע, בתים כאן. These are all refugee camps. זה בית מאוד יפה כאן. וואו, זה רוח מצחקת. It's not so bad for a refugee camp.
1967, 67.
1967. Was het katoen בעברית? מיני מרק למה זה? It's all for 1967 refugee camps. He's a refugee.
וכל המכוניות שלהם גם כן מ-67.
נראה ככה. And the cars are also 1967 cars. חלקי חילוף רכב חדש. ציור הסרט, זה מסתם גנבו עכשיו. The highway to Hebron, passing all the refugee camps. Now we're going into the Kiryat Arba, as you see in the sign here, if you do see the sign. Kiryat Arba, Elana Mamre, Lila Fachad. זה כבר יהודים כאן. זה צ'ק פוינט?
כן, זה חבר שלי, קוראים לו בן לאדן. אתה רוצה לראות?
בן לאדן?
כן, בן לאדן, אתה רוצה לראות? הנה, תראה, אני לא מדבר. בוא רגע.
Israeli checkpoint?
בוא רגע.
The driver says he knows this guy.
בוא רגע. איך קוראים לי? בן לאדן. מה אמרת?
This is the area of Elana Mamre.
How many people? 350 משפחות.
Wow, 350 families.
350 משפחות.
Wow. Says is left. What happened?
He's cleaning up, he's touching the whole screen.
Wow, look at these soldiers here, these Hummers the whole time. It's a hell. We're now in Hebron. We're not to. אז באמת לא יודעים.
הנה, זה הבניין הגדול, זה בית השלום.
מה זה בית השלום?
בית השלום זה הבית שהוציאו את היהודים שקנו את הבניין הזה לפני חודשיים.
This is the house, that was that?
זה הבניין,
This is the famous Bet Shalom in Tuman Tzilchani. We heard all over the news. They had demonstrations. There's a disputed house. Bet Shalom, this is the border. This is the Bet Shalom house, which is the Beit Gadol Zanak, the binyan. This is the Arabs area here, going down now. His Tzahal all over the place, as you can imagine, because these are all Arabs in Hebron. זה כאן יהודים, זה קצת יהודים,
זה ערבים.
ערבים?
זה ערבים, כן.
זה ערבים כאן, Arabs. We're going out towards Hadas HaMachpelah, and we're passing all these Arabs around it. אז למה זה הכל בעברית? הייחוד...
זהו, עכשיו אנחנו נמצאים עכשיו ב...
זה צ'ק פוינט. זה נראה ערבי, כאן. משטרה... I didn't hear that. That's all over the news. אנחנו
לא יכולים ללכת לשם, לא. רק בגלל שזה. עכשיו, הערבים, תסתכל מפה, תסתכל בצד ימין. בכניסה, זה הכניסה שלהם, הם נכנסים עכשיו לאולם יצחק ורבקו. אנחנו לא נוכל להיכנס לאולם יצחק ורבקו היום. אנחנו נוכל להיכנס רק לאוהל אברום וסורו, יעקב ולאו. זה המוקרים. הם נמצאים בשטח הזה, אבל בכל המוי צוקס, בכל העניינים. יש פה תלמוד תורה.
זה של חב"ד.
של חב"ד. של חברון, זה חברון.
שני עשר. יש תלמוד תורה כאן?
יש פה תלמוד תורה, יהיה.
עניין גדול. וואו, אוקיי.
אוקיי, אני יכול להמשיך?
כן. זה הכל יהודים כאן?
הכל יהודים. זה הבית חולים בזמן תוף רפ"ס, 1929, 1, 2.
וואו, חסד לאברהם.
פה נרצחו 70 יהודים, פה נרצחו...
תוף רפ"ס?
תוף רפ"ס, פה היה פוגרום בבית הזה, חלק מהבית הזה. בית משפחת חסון.
חשבתי שזה היה בכל חברון, זה רק היה בכמה בתים?
בכל המקומות זה היה בכל המקומות, אבל פה זה היה העיקר. מובא בספרים, פה היה גר מחדשי היישוב היהודי בחברון. הנה הרב חנוך חסון, היה גר בבית הזה.
הוא נהרג.
הוא נרצח, כן.
נרצח, לא נהרג. וואו, תוף רפ"ס כאן.
השם ייקום דומו.
זה ערבים כאן.
זה ערב, כן.
מדברים...
תוף רפ"ס זה פוגרום. זה הפוגרום מישיבת חברון סלובודקה.
נכון.
מאחורי הבית הזה נמצא קברו של אוסניאל בן כנז.
לא יכולים ללכת שם.
לא יכולים ללכת לשם, אנחנו לא נוכל להיכנס, זה בתוך השטח הפלסטיני.
והם יכולים לעשות
יש שם גם את העץ של אברהם אבינו, והוא מדלם תחת זה, זה בתוך חברון.
אבל למה חשבתי שאני כן הייתי שם לפני כמה שנים?
אתה היית שם.
כן.
אתה היית שם, כי אתה כן יכלת להיכנס.
עכשיו לא?
עכשיו אי אפשר להיכנס.
למה קרה ככה?
זהו, אנחנו יכולים לנסוע רק פה.
נתניהו עשה את זה. אני גם לך שהייתי באבן הבנאל. נכון?
היית.
לפני, זה
היה פתוח, אתה נכנסת, היה פתוח.
אבל עכשיו לא.
עכשיו אי אפשר. כי זה מאז של ברוך גולדשטיין.
הוא עשה את זה.
הוא עשה, זהו.
הוא היה גר כאן, נכון?
הוא למשל, הוא סומה.
כן. הוא סומה מהתאירה. זה לא יודע, זה לא... וואו, זה גדול.
זה חברון, זהו.
זה ערבים.
זה חברון ערבים, גמרנו.
אז זה יפה, מה מרצים?
אתה רוצה ללכת לקניון שלהם? אתה רוצה לקרוא אותך לקניון כמה דקות?
אכפת, כן.
אבל אני לא בטוח. אני לא בטוח שאני...
אני יכול ללכת שזה לא?
כן, לא, זה לא חלקס חב"ד, אני לוקח אותך לחלקס חב"ד. זה חלקס חב"ד, זה למעלה.
This is the Chalkas Chabad, the Tzion Harabanis Nucharachol Aleh Shalom. What? No clue. What's this New York Plates car doing here? In Chevron thing. Good question. Nice fancy Yukon parked here, don't know where. We're going out into the Chalka Chabad. As we walk in, here's that the New York plate car. Here is a huge Dovid! Come here. Just to get an idea how big this is. Stand next to the Rebbe's picture there. Chabad Chevron. Seeing Dovid, you see how small he is compared to his huge 10 times the size of man. Now go walk towards there. This is our tour guide card. Now we're continuing to walk. Here's a garbage. It even says Chabad in the garbage can. Whatever reason. Guess no one should. David, move. David, move. You're blocking. David, you're blocking. Guess no one should steal this garbage can. As if an Arab living here next block in this Chevron will care. Now we're continuing walking. This, I assume, is the caver. This across. You see there's a city of Chevron, the Arab part. Pretty huge to me. Here is the bottom, here by the caver. Oh, here's the caver under is Mami and Tzvi. Does you want to go down and say something to him? I'm coming down in a second. These are all the Arabs. It smells badly from fire. Well, the camera won't capture that. Let's just continue walking down. Oh wow. Well, empty here. This is Maybe.
Is this? It's interesting. Only she was buried here?
No, I don't think so.
So, oh, this is only, they just made it, the whole
Yeah.
cemetery is destroyed?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even just recently they have destroyed it too. This is Dovid by Kevin Rachel, and here on top I must take this of a guy himself, no one else around, just sitting and playing guitar. Maybe we'll take a picture of him if he lets me up there. Just stood on top of the caver, don't ask me why, and decided to play. And there's a tour guide walking around on the phone.
שם יש לך בית הכנסת של חב"ד.
איפה?
פה זה הבית הכנסת החדש.
וזה?
זה של דני כהן. פה, גם דני כהן גם מטפל פה בבית.
זה הכל חב"ד כאן?
זה הכל חב"ד, yes.
אז מה יש כאן? כל החנות זה סגורות?
לא, זה בית של מחבלים שהוציאו את כל המשפחה שלהם.
Walk inside. This is the most amazing thing to me. Walk inside. Just take a around. This is something which is.
He did it all. We're very proud of him. It was a pile of rubble, and then some girls from Crown Heights about 7 years ago came to clean up the caver, and through the evolution of time, it's grown into all it is. What? Manuka Ruffles caver, yes.
Is that the only cave that is for Chabad?
Well, there's a few. It's a Chabad cemetery, but they're not sure exactly yet where everyone is buried.
There's no one here. I don't see anybody else.
Right, so they're not sure the names. But they're working. They're working. Ask Danny. Are you going to see Danny? Well, he'll be able to give you a lot of information. Plus, he really does a tremendous. We want him to have any possession of the Alter Rebbe, because he felt if Napoleon had anything that had belonged to the Alter Rebbe, he would be able. It would make the Alter Rebbe's prayers less effective. And when they were just coming out of the city, he sent someone back to the house who found like a rolling pin and a slipper, and he had them set the house on fire, so not even a piece of wood would exist. And when Napoleon entered the city, he sent someone right away to the Alter Rebbe's house, but it was totally burned. And Napoleon said he would give a big reward to anyone in the city who would give him a possession of the Alter Rebbe, but people understood and didn't do that. And it was still 4 months.
Okay, this is look at the martyrs. And here is the Rabbani Yerushalayim, Balstei Chemed. Unbelievable. Here, women wash their hands. Sichani? This is the Balstei Chemed. No, he says he's buried here. The Bani Yerushalayim were buried here. Bani Chevron, I mean. Chevron is one of the old Jewish cities. So walk in here. Wow. There's a cave at Achim, Chani. Okay? You know what that means, right? David, know what cave at Achim means?
No.
Whenever, they did a lot, but unfortunately by the Nazis, whenever they don't know who's who, they just made one big cave for everyone. Here's 2 dogs running around here. Bunch of dogs, look at that.
So stop walking off the steps.
Bunch of Arab dogs there. I'm scared of these dogs there.
Walk down the step, please. Keep moving, keep walking. Now stay right there, 1 step.
Okay, let's go. Oh, here it is, all it is. Here's the whole cemetery. Now we're continuing. Here we see Abs throwing a little stones. Don't ask you why they're not in school. Obviously, it's the occupation, it is Israel's fault, why these kids don't go to school, no question about that.
בבית החולים סורוקה בבאר שבע נמסר לכתבתנו שיר שגיא כי הכרתו שבה אליו, הוא נושם בכוחות עצמו והוא עבר באשפוז הנוירוקירורג. המנהיגים הערבים המשתתפים בוועידת כווית אינם מצליחים לנסח הצהרה משותפת בעניין רצועת עזה. שר החוץ של עיראק, זה בריא, אמר כי המאמצים בעניין אינם עולים יפה, משום שכמה מן המנהיגים מתחברים בעמדותיהם כלשונו. רק 3 מן המדינות המשתתפות בוועידה הודיעו על תרומה כספית לפלסטינים. סעודיה הבטיחה $1 מיליארד, קטר $250 מיליון, כווית כמה עשרות מיליונים. משתתפי הוועידה אישרו כמה החלטות כלכליות חשובות, ובהן הקמת רשת חשמל משותפת לעולם הערבי ואיחוד של מערכת הרכבות. כמו כן הוחלט להקים בשנה הבאה איחוד מכס ערבי לקראת הקמתו של שוק ערבי משותף.
לא, מה שאני ראי, אני חושב.
של איטליה,
שאני אעשה ככה, נכון?
כן, תעשה ככה.
רוצות לסייע למנוע הברחות נשק.
אני יכול?
כן, תעשה ככה, תוציא את זה, כן? אוקיי. זה מה שהוא רוצה? יש לי פה דלת אחת פתוח. לא משנה, בסדר.
נועד הבוקר עם ראש הממשלה, ושמע ממנו דיווח על הפסקת האש.
זה, פה אני מפחד.
הבטיח לבן שיחו כי ישראל תשתתף בשיקום עזה, אם התהליך יעשה
בסדר, אל תדאג, בסדר. יש מקום, בסדר, יש מקום, אוקיי.
שרת החוץ לבני אומרת כי מדינות המערב ומדינות ערב המתונות תמכו במבצע של ישראל בעזה, משום שישראל נהגה באיפוק לפני היציאה לפעולה והשכילה לכונן קואליציה בינלאומית נגד חמאס. בשיחה עם סטודנטים בראשון לציון אמרה לבני כי ישראל השיגה את כל יעדי המבצע והעבירה מסר לאיראן ולחיזבאללה.
יש לך מקום בפנים. בצד ימין יש לך הרבה מקום.
מדבריה של
אל תדאג, יש לך מקום, זה בסדר. אני עובר, כן, אני אעבור.
יואב קרקובסקי. ב-24 מועצות אזוריות ברחבי הארץ בוחרים היום ראשי מועצה חדשים. ביישובים הגדולים במועצות האלה נפתחה ההצבעה ב-8 בבוקר, וביישובים הקטנים שבהם פחות מ-300.
This is the Kaisel on Tuesday night. We just went for a tour of the tunnels, Menarot HaKotel, this is the entrance right here, and here's the entrance. Amazing tour. And we were told that the Kaisel goes, it's just only a little small part of the real length of the wall. Today, right now, here where the soldiers have every single time they have their graduation ceremony, they come special soldiers and they pledge allegiance. Finished off right now. Here's some kind of dead who came now. Don't know who it is. Find out in a few minutes. Car just pulled over. He's getting treatment. Must be an important person.
Now go stand by the door.
1 second. This is the Mara of Sanhedrin, whatever, I'm not sure what that means. And this takes you to the cave of Shimon HaTzadik. If you walk down this road, you come in here, which will be there in a few minutes. Mitzvah Hashem. Thanks for Kaver. Up here, from driving, it seems like it's all Arab area. That's what it seems to me. Dovid, come. Is ik waar gebaat zijn? What?
Ice cream?
I don't know which turn it is. One turn is a very dangerous turn. Always read the Chabad online. What's it about Chabad? Take a video?
Yeah, why not?
What's he doing? You're gonna take it. I'm not meant to say take. This is my day, sir.
How long was this burn?
No idea. I thought things really got bad. It must be a Pardesic though, everyone's called down. We have a lot of it's wrong here. This is the whole. Where am I going now? Shut up. This is the Tzirkus Chabad, headquarters of Chabad. This is one locale, you know? I can't, these guys are angry. It's safe. Oh, this is Svanim store. Oh. I'm going in there because these guys are getting nervous. They're going to cut me off in a second. I don't know how to drive. I'm sorry, I don't know where I am. I don't know how to get into the settlement. Where do you park? Am I on the right road? regular houses here, Stam? Look at those machines there, honey. Stam was it. Well, where's the official, the building gate?
Let me take a little video in front.
I want to build a little, what's going on here?
Look,
Nice parking lot.
770.
That was look like. They're building a little, close.
Down by the door.
This is Kvar Chabad. Very nice, beautiful settlements here. A couple of donkeys here. Don't even look like they're locked up. 770.
Room service. Let's just deliver to our room. Dovid ordered himself, let's see, some fresh flowers. Let's look inside what he got. Dovid called them up and said, room service, I would like, ta-da, hot dogs and french fries. I'm keeping it warm while he finishes.
He ordered it, he should pay for it.
We're at the Kaisel now, where David's going to be getting his aliyah. That's where they are. David's putting on his tefillin right now. That's his minyan. There's a lot of minyan in here, especially for aliyahs, for bar mitzvahs. No, it's not bad. Bench what? Excuse me, I'm trying to figure out what they're talking about. They really don't want you mixing it. They told me it was getting late. Now we are on the way to Yam Melech.
It's right now Thursday. About 2 hours ago, David got his first aliyah by the Kaisel.
We took a little video of that.
And Tati got Hagba.
That I think I have the video of.
Yeah?
Yeah.
By the Kaisel. There was another 400 people getting aliyahs just that hour. Another 400 an hour before and 4,000 an hour after. And now we're on the way to Yam Melech. The way to go.
Look at the beautiful blue sky.
Yashar.
Look at that beautiful blue sky.
That's what everyone told us. No matter what we do, it's always Yashar. On top of it, there's some houses that look like they're falling down. Someone lives there. I don't know how he gets there because you have to make a turn. And you can't make a turn if you're going Yashar.
Those are actually beautiful homes.
I don't know what that is. That settlement is from the look at this, so empty, vast land. Empty land. This is desert land. They need water, they need rain. So Israel will have rain, just begging that it will happen next week. Because I'm enjoying it. Look at the blue skies. Not one cloud. You realize that?
Yeah.
Jenin, Ramallah, that's where Western lives. That's right now where the Palestinian Authority is, in Ramallah. We don't go to Ramallah. We don't go through
Jericho, Dead Sea.
You're usually going through Jericho. King Hussein's Bridge. Yesha Melech Hussein. Okay?
Oh, there was a gas station right here.
Beautiful, no? This is like Arizona and Nevada deserts. But there's another little settlement. Like, working do together at least. Ramallah. You go to Ramallah, honey? Okay, let's go.
Oh, Okay, we're actually made it to Yam HaMelech now. Driving alongside of it. There's the mountains, and these are beautiful orchards on the right side. Palm trees. Like that. Mountains in the back. Mountains in the front.
Ayik. This is Ayik. Ayik with the Aleph, but Ayik in the...
Ayik Melech.
Yeah. Ayik. Stand up here, honey. Take a zoom into someone standing down there to get a picture. That's these cars probably did here. They drove in there. See, they drove in there. Take pictures.
Okay.
Wow, down there. I don't waste their time. Can see sign?
Yeah.
Okay, Mitzvah, turning into Mitzvah road now. Into the high. This is
Right up there is Mitzvah.
Unbelievable. Can you imagine, David? There were these mountains here. They were hiding. And the Romans came. These roads, these stones you see here is how you walked up and down. How'd they find it? This is the cable cart for us lazy people to go up. There's Tzvi on the floor. There's Mommy sitting, and here's Tzvi on the floor. There's the cable cart going up. Up. The real lazy ones. So there, and this is the mountain. People are climbing down. Right now we're in the cable cart. I'm standing up in the cable cart. Here is Yam HaMelech.
That's down low.
Yeah, that's Yam HaMelech, yeah.
The more higher we go, the better
Right.
it is.
Going higher and higher and higher now. Up this mountain.
Look down at the people.
There's people down there that walked. Where are they? They would walk this path up, which I should have taken. Up. Look at the path. Everyone walks it. Honey, look what it is. Like a place to stop there, you see? I can't capture it in the camera here. Sit down. Yeah, we should have done it, honey.
Then we could not do it with him.
It's not so hard.
When he was moved the whole time.
You.
Yeah, right.
Higher. Now the cable carts. That's the way to walk.
Fast car is going out.
Huh? Or just didn't have this, huh? This cable carts. On top of the mountain, we get out the cable cart. Look here. See Yam HaMelech at the distance. Down here is the people are walking. To the bottom of that building is where we came. Up. David, walk. This is Mitzvah now. You look, you see a black line right here. That black line is where, under the black line, if I understand correctly, is where the original house structure stood, where the Jews were hiding from Hortus, from the Romans. Over it is where they built later with the dangerous parts. This I think is all old parts. There's David standing here. This is all structures from those days. Still Mitzvah.
Okay, go over here. Yeah.
That's why people that do this, they have that flash blocking it, like they real.
This is all part of the houses.
It's hard to see.
This is the Not Bishul Beis Medrash in those days. And possibly Dovid's sitting right now on a bench that someone sat and learned here over 2,000 years ago. This is the shul. Unbelievable. All state. Shul was built by Hordos. They didn't change it. They even had Geniza things here. Sheamus. This is going into the shul. And here we see in those days still. This is how they sat on these chairs. This is the shul. Right now, Mommy is sitting in the shul. I don't know if she was allowed to sit at 2,000 years ago because it might be the men's section. And she's sitting in the men's section, not the Shafrim person thing to do. Doug with his hat.
Over there is the ladies, behind the wall.
Behind this wall, probably that little corner. What's the ladies? David, we're making it up. Mama doesn't know. And these pillars, I have no idea what it was. That's probably where the beams, which they to see like in 770. Right now, sitting here, Yam HaMelech, Dovid going in. Look here, you literally see salt. See salt all over the place. White salt. Right on the other side of this is that's Jordan. Yarden. Or someone just told us before, guys, that this over here right now is the city of Moav. The biblical city of Moav. Here is the biblical city of Edom. They still have the same names, and he even pointed out to my ignorant amazement that Amman, the capital of Jordan, his name is the same city as Ammon. Amman. Mommy says he's going to the water now, and she says the water is salty and warm. Interesting enough. Right now, Pashta breakfast in the Sheraton. Was the Pashta breakfast in the Sheraton is da. We sagt mich later, breakfast with Sheraton later, breakfast miyama. Here's David eating part of the breakfast. Pots to stand up, so I'm gonna just stand here and see Mommy over there. Here's all the food here.
Hey, Tzvi. What are you eating? Out of all the things, he picks a little cracker. You took everything, you did.
Whoa. How do you have gas all this month?
No. Wow. Can't do it. Omelet I just ordered.
Take that whole thing. That one doesn't probably as good. It's fun.
Yes.
So yeah.
I should give David should give a little tour of it. Okay, let's start. it for my kids. Huh? You finished breakfast? No. How come?
You didn't touch the exit.
He didn't touch the thing. He can't look at this
small
anymore.
bags, right? This is called a heavy
Well, that was his dessert, but he didn't touch it.
breakfast.
It's fresh squeezed orange juice. Dovid, what did you eat? I can't hear. Talk louder. Louder.
And I ate
Tzvi,
how's breakfast?
Then I gave birth. So first thing I
this is the street that...
Born and raised, 57.
What is that? What is that? What is that? Okay. I can't do it.
After this time, you do it.
I don't see any numbers. What's this on the right? This is number 9.
So this is something like this.
This is the yeshiva. That's 17. Does it go turn? We cannot find the exact number 57. It starts from 1 and ends by 23 is the last one. But it must be on this block. Dovid's eating Matzah Shabbos, delicious. What is it? Can't hear you.
ice cream.
Ice cream, okay. All the different flavors. In the city, it's fast.
This is maybe the bridge we went.
So this whole thing is one very long bridge.
Wow. It says here, it's Tveria again. No, not Tveria. Oh, Akbara. What else left? And I'm going there.
Before we saw animals on the right side of us, but you know,
So where's Tveria?
this guy's driving backwards down the
Oh my
hill.
goodness, it's a big hill to go backwards. There's no one inside, I think, it's a question. Hey, that must be a city, it's very, you know.
It's fast.
I mean, it's fast.
See a view over here. There's beautiful views. Oh wow, look at that.
Oh, knock, I'm all over the
We can't
place.
see, it's too foggy.
Yeah. Is that up there picture that happened? No. Well, in there. It's right, this is the Tzvata. Mitzvah's right turn, as he said, right?
Yeah.
North Tzvah, South Tzvah. Sin. Can't have it because the car is freaking out against me.
Okay, go.
Got it?
Yeah.
Tom's laughing. Look at the guy standing on the bridge there. You'll see soon Yechi, probably that they'll be the same.
The new cemetery is left,
Oh.
the old cemetery is right.
Also, besides private cemeteries, can you meet him at a cemetery? I want to go. We're going out, right?
I don't know.
What did he talk to?
He said he'll call me back, so maybe you should wait.
Let's call him back. Come on, from in here. Okay, now it's traffic jam in the old city.
Yeah, there is some like you come into the Ian junction. You have to take to the left.
The West Junction, because there's a lot of cars here.
Yeah, there is something like
Jerusalem Mall, the Citadel.
mhm.
Cars aren't moving. That's the problem.
On the T you take to the left.
Where? Right now I'm by covered.
Close to the bridge.
This cave up here is where Kabbalah says was the Yeshiva of Shem Be'ever, somewhere up here. And our tour guide says this is where Yaakov was, according to Kabbalah, before he went to Lavan to marry Rachel and Leah.
Okay, only Jewish. Yeah. No, this is a private of the...
Look at this wall over here. These are all bullet holes from the War of Independence, 1948. This was the Jewish quarter. Down here we came from, here's the Rizal's, down there is the Rizal's caver. And up here is the Christian quarter, the Muslim quarter. And there was bullet holes and, wow, all from the war. As we're walking, another one of the 4 million Nachamu signs. That's the basic Knesset. Continue walking here in the Jewish shops. Beautiful old shops. Hello. Shalom. Go to the floor.
We're walking into the Jewish quarter now. You can see the galleries. Take a look. We can walk into the slope. Take a look around you. There's a great, beautiful stuff around. You use the pedal. One wheel up. One wheel up. Ah, that's easier. Like this. That's not going to stop. One of the beautiful synagogues that's done by Dovid the dog.
Wow, this is beautiful.
Beautiful stuff. Beautiful art. Take a look at this place.
That's a gorgeous piece.
57 years old.
Okay.
In Sfat, he was here. There is a house here that he was sitting here over 24 years and reading the book of the
Shulchan Aruch, yeah.
Shulchan Aruch here in Sfat.
Yeah, but what's this shul? This shul is
Shul is the place.
this is a wall from the leftover from the shul, which Hasidim came here in the 17th century. And this guy is not dressed up for any particular reason. Sorry. This is the area by the Arizal Shul. See from the sign here. Ashkenazi. This is around it. This is the inside of the shul that is all actually davened. The shul is the same exact shul. Come inside. It's a beautiful, amazing shul in here.
You want to take a sit here for a few minutes?
No, we'll go. I don't want to waste too much time. Beautiful. 5 years?
Daily day work.
Why? Because he went to the mikvah every word.
Every time that he was
The Hashem's name to the mikvah. Shalom. Okay, sorry. Look at the ceiling here. This shul is over 500 years old. Then here's a potato that's over 570 years old.
This is Sephardic. You know
What?
where it's coming from? The Sanhedrin was sitting the same, what we call the Jewish family. No, this is a place for the Rebbe.
The rabbi.
This is a place for the Rebbe. If you behaving not good and not respecting enough for the Torah, at least if you see the Rebbe here, you're going to give some respect to the place. Not to the people, but at least for the place as a synagogue, as the house of God.
So
now,
they repainted?
Yeah, here and there. For example, the painting that
The windows are original parts.
done something like 3 years
500 years ago.
The dome is number.
So it's there next to there. So.
This is also old? This.
Yeah, building on the 6th century. Rabbi Moshe Al-Sheikh was one of the disciples of the Ariya Kadosh. And sometimes even the Ariya Kadosh was coming here to visit.
So why'd they have he had a shul next door?
Yeah.
And this is Hashem.
One shul here, one shul there, one shul in the other. And this is the place that Rabbi Yosef Karo was sitting here and
Wrote a Shulchan Aruch.
written the Shulchan Aruch.
This is the Mechaber Shulchan Aruch. This is his house. In this hallway, he wrote it.
How does somebody kill me fast?
So what's there now?
I don't even have a vision. Sorry. It's like probably it was just
Wow.
half a bit.
According to the Torah, he stood right over here in this area and wrote the Shulchan Aruch. Base, Moran. And what's this door?
This is the, up there you have the synagogue itself.
Oh,
Up.
That's where we were before.
Yeah, this is the...
Chani, we were before on top. Is the shul we saw? The other side, this is the shul. So he lived downstairs.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. What's there?
A private house.
Honey, private house. Unbelievable. Look at this gate for this guy's house.
Don't touch doors, don't...
So our car. We're walking now down to the Arizal's Kaver. There is Breslau School Yeshiva. Down here you see the old cemetery. There's that bridge. Who's unbreaking. And somewhere there is that Arizal's Kaver, probably that one. Straight ahead. That's a bit. 1 second. She's coming. Can I wait for you? How long? Because it's interesting. This is that bridge I told you about. You see it? How long will it take?
Another 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay, come. What's that? Yeah, you told you to follow you. Okay, come. Come. Okay, come. After this, we'll try to go back. I want to go to the other place. We have a whole, I don't want to rub, but I have a whole. Yeah. Perfect. That's the rest of the show.
Yeah.
What do I
This is the place that we do the local cheese.
The what?
Local cheese.
They make a cheese here?
Yes.
Can you see?
Spot it. No.
Good luck.
You have to organize.
Oh, organized tour. They have organized tours?
Sometimes.
I was here once 20-something years ago. Remember that bridge? I was saying there's a whole story of that bridge, right?
The bridge was falling by the weather.
That's what it is?
Yeah. This was the road that was leading you from the Mitzvah of the Hari down to the
Kanav Bana?
Yeah.
I remember hearing the whole story that the bridge was falling apart and
It's the weather.
the weather, not mystical, not Kabbalah story. Why don't know where to go? No? They live like 2 hours walking minutes. Oh, what's that? Mol Harizah, the tremendous Kodina Yeshua. We couldn't drive down here?
We could.
But why not walk?
It's going to take you something like 15 minutes.
Traffic.
So little walking.
No, okay. Who's asking? Okay, well, this will be a few minutes. So the mikvah here. Yeah. So this one, no one gets buried here anymore, right?
What?
This is closed the cemetery. No one gets buried anymore.
On the old city now. Shalom Aleichem. So tada. In the old city, in the old cemetery now.
So whoever gets buried now, there's still room over here. It looks like.
Yeah, but they're not going to use it because it's not safe.
Oh, no one knows. How old is it?
It was on the 60s, on the beginning of the 50s when the...
This one is fine.
But the today is because maybe 27, 200 years.
2,000 years ago?
2,800 years ago.
That's the time of the Mikdash.
On the time of the first temple, yeah, like you know Benayahu ben Yehoyada?
Yeah.
He was the chief of King Solomon.
Right. He's here?
His father buried here.
Actually, Chana B'Shivat Banah is also
Chana B'Shivat Banah
also over 2,500 years ago.
2,000 years.
A little more.
The second temple.
But the middle of the second. Second temple is already 2,000 years.
Yeah.
But this was a few hundred before Yevanim.
Yeah, the first century.
So
the first century before. Before, let's say, before
Jesus. So it's 200, 220, 200 years.
Yeah, 2100 years.
So that's long.
Yeah. So let's go first to the Kvarim.
Oh, what's this?
Yeah.
No, I want to go to the mikveh before I go to the Kvarim, no?
Later.
Before that Izal? I should go to that Izal before I go to the mikveh to him, no? As people do?
You have
What
to
do
do
people do?
the tihur, so you go to the
Isn't the mikveh here?
down. The mikveh is here to the left.
Oh, that's the mikveh. No, but you see, that's the mikveh.
Can I bring a towel?
No, we'll share a towel, big deal. Who is? That blue thing is Rizal?
This is Osha ben Be'eri.
Wow.
Osha, one of the 12 Be'eri.
Here, this is the cemetery. That blue thing is Yeshua ben Nevi'im. Walk all this to get to the Rizal's mikveh. Up there. This bridge I heard a whole mystical story about. This bridge. I'll continue walking. Go, Dovid, go. Go to the wall. Go there. This is the thing that is so scary. There we go. This is the Rizal's cave here? This is the Rizal? Oh wow, yes. Oh yeah, this is the sign right there. There we go. Oh, wow, right next to the Michelle Kabatz.
Now it's become a little problem, mister.
This is Chas Chana V'Shifik Banah. This is the Kever Shei Ben Eri. This is the Kever Chana.
The Ari's Mikvah. They should be walking out any minute. There's our tour guide holding Tzvi.
$1,900 ago.
1900?
Yeah.
It's only a wall now, right? No synagogue.
There is a wall. There is some what's remained like a pillar and.
This is part of a shul from 1900 years ago. This is now
down to the other side of the hill. We have the village that probably people was living here 2,000 years ago.
And the village is still open? Down there, that spot? That's up there?
No, this is Tzfat. There.
Oh, that's spot. What's that?
This is Oraganuz and Bar Yochai.
Oh, there's a place called Bar Yochai?
Yeah, Bar Yochai and Oraganuz.
Was there a Jewish settlements? Yeah.
Jewish settlement.
That's us. David, say hello. Here is a Nacht truck. And there's a base Chabad.
I haven't learned a price.
There's a Bernay. There's a bit of Shimon. Ramon Kever. These are all the Sfarim Naaman wrote. Here is Chana Shalah Kaddish is here too. That's right. Remember here the Shalah, famous Shalah Kaddish. Here's Becham Mazakai David, Mishim and Chananya. Here all the pillars are different sefer. Here's a Rav Ami, David. How made of Kaddish Rav Ami? Rav Ami, Rav Asi, Rav Ami. Right here. Ken, well, talk to God.
David, stand by the Mitzvah a second. Last time I was here, there was no more pizza. Stand over there. Last time I was here, there was no more pizza. Right? No, you're blocking the access. Stand closer to it.
I never knew this. I thought Ram's father's right here too. This was the first sign. Here's the actual Mitzvah. And here, says that was said in the first place. Kever Rameir Balanes V'Talmidav. This is
one of the midrash that we know about the Roman that the Roman says that one day he wake up in the morning and decide.
I have no idea what this is. I just thought it was interesting right outside. Ness. Find such a view. You guys see here? Still right there.
Now arrived at Kibbutz Levi. It's a hotel on a kibbutz. David, say hello. Don't say hello. Hey, Tzvi. Yeah, your stroller is going to fly. Where? We'll take a tour soon. The bellboy took our luggage. Okay, push the stroller.
רגע, זה לא בית כנסת שם?
הבית כנסת זה למטה.
אז למה כתוב כאן, שם, כאן?
זה
That's for the kibbutz.
כי יכול להיות שלא יהיה לכם מניין.
ממש?
צריך לבדוק, כי
לא
כולם יהודים מי שפה.
Oh, really?
לא כולם מה?
לא כולם יהודים. יש ספרדים ויש איטלקים. אז יש...
מה הבאים כאן?
הם אוהבים.
זה הכל קשה, נכון?
כן.
Huh?
You see, he tells me there's only this play here, it's called Mitzvah Gadot. Down there, if I could get the picture, it would be nice. In the Golan Heights. This is where the Syrians had built a lot of bunkers. If you look over there, you see yellow signs all over the place. Those say the whole way driving. It's yellow gates, yellow signs. It says that these are mines still from 467. And dangerous. And these are both bunkers here where the Syrians and Shemam built it to be able to fight the Jews. This is Dovid sitting right now. Dovid sit down by a bunker that the Syrians use in the high area of Golan Heights. Right down there where those cars are, if you can see, was the border of Israel. And they used to sit up here and shoot daily for 19 years, from 1948 to 1967. Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Now let's see the names of the program.
And here you see leftover bunkers and stuff. We're right now in Katzirin. This is a leftover of a city from times of Gemara. Here is really where they found the shul that's almost 2,000 years old. It's that way. And here is the things that are here left over from then. This is a leftover from the city of Katzirin, Talmudic village. This was a shul, almost 2,000 years old. There's our beams there.
The main source of income for the inhabitants of Katzirin relied on olive oil production and its export to foreign countries, mainly Syria. Between the 6th and the 8th centuries, as a result of lack of security on the trade routes, epidemics in the region, and an earthquake that hit the area in the year 749 CE, the village was abandoned. Later on, and until the 20th century,
This is an entrance to the shul. We'll walk into the shul now. Almost 2,000-year-old shul. The benches are on the side. They found these. They found this stone here engraved with Menade on it. Here they found our Kodesh. Straight to Yerushalayim. These are the Golan Heights wineries. This is actually right next to the old city of Katsirin. This is our van. Now the tour guide's taking us to the wineries.
That's to save the time sometimes when it's many girls on the same process. If not, they do it manually. This is for you. Questions? The biggest. This is in Italian. Okay. This is of course a bottling line, and as you saw in the entrance, even the line for the sparkling wine is working. It's gorging. But this is the main line, all the wines are...
Some wine tasting.
2004 entered the list of wine spectators, the 100 list of wine spectators.
It's a whole kosher mall. Beautiful. All kosher food, Burger Kings outside in the Golan. This is right next to the winery, and this is what the Arabs in Machshimam want back. Syria. Beautiful place here. All kosher. The Golan pizza. Beautiful place here. The floor. Beautiful. Shawarma. Like the negation malls you see in the States. They're all kosher.
Welcome to Israel.
Thank you. There's no such a place in America like this, as beautiful as this. Right now we're close to the Syrian-Israeli border. Right there is an actual Syrian city today. The other side of the border. Down here is the border. Up there I see some windmills. Whatever that is, wouldn't. Go up here. Don't know what it is, but it looks like an important place. Right up here, up the mountain where we're standing now.
If we start in a couple of hours, we can finish the message.
Really?
We sent Air Force and they know it.
This is the UN right here. So they're right there. Looks like you can walk over. Is a Dovid is a Syrian town. There's another Syrian town. There's a big city, Syrian city. We're right now on the highest mountains. This is bunkers that someone built. My tour guide's not sure if Israel built it or the Syrians built it. And here are signs. If you look up here, you can literally see Baghdad to the right, Haifa, Amman, Yerushalayim. These are bunkers, how the soldiers Bunker Lochmim, it says there, as you can tell. So I think about this sign. This over here is Kiryat Shemona, Haifa, to the left, and this is, 1 second, Washington, Damascus.
This is a sign for Iraq, for Jordan, Jerusalem,
5 meters above sea level. front of you is the Kenetra Valley, full of orchards and vineyards, which has become a symbol of the flourishing agriculture here on the Golan Heights.
The UN right here, down here.
This success is a result of the unique
This is a
forest
Syrian
soil, the
house.
excellent climatic conditions, plenty of rain, and the perseverance.
Here's Dovid in a bunker. Look, down here he says it's Hermon. Behind that mountain is Lebanon. It's a bad day, you can't see. Here you do see all the Syrian villages there. Syrian houses. And here's the bunkers. David, walk out. David, walk this way. Walk this way. This is a real bunker. Here they went. On top, it is. Down there is Kibbutzim. This is Tzion, Tana, Laki, the greatness of Venezuela. There we go. There we go. This is actually in the middle of nowhere. Look up and around. This is exactly what you see. Here's a little store. By the inside there's the cave for men, and here's it for women. And on top, so go in a minute, it says here the National Kaf is Mount Zion. Here, walking here in Brazil is up here's the fire. Here I don't know exactly what it means. But here people hang up all these plastic bags and stuff on trees. And here, the sign that you should not hang anything up. And a lot of people say it doesn't do anything when the sign, but apparently people still hung up. If you go on top over here, top of the mountain here, right on the top of the caver, you can walk around. It says women go up here and go 7 times around. And up here is also, I'm going to go up now, full of plastic bags. This is the Mitzvah of the Ramchal. Right on top over there, right over here is Rabbi Akiva. As you could come in and see from here, Rabbi Akiva in Tveria, top of a mountain, right here's the yeshiva, as you could tell. Come around here, this is Tveria. Tveria. Right there is, after those buildings, is the water. You can't see, it's too dark. You see far ahead a light. Don't think you can see in the video. That's the Golan Heights. This is a marketplace in the old city. And these beams are still left over from the original walls marketplace. They built here a marketplace, the exact same spot. Continue here. Here in the right. Up there, you walk up out of the markets, go on top. Interesting enough, here's the market again. On the right is a market from the first Pesach Mikdash, left over. Let's go back down. Here's a museum about how Israel lost Yerushalayim in 1948. Here is a beautiful marketplace, exact same spot as 2,000 years ago. Over on the right, the leftover beams. And then, you have some beautiful pictures. Beautiful pictures. And here is funny. We have T-shirts in Hebrew of Connie, SpongeBob. Sorry. I'm in the shop. right now 4:30 on Tuesday, the second to the last day that we're going to be here. I'm on the 20th floor of our Sheraton Hotel. We changed rooms when we went to North. We checked out and came back. So now we have a better view. Look down here, you see our swimming pool. Here is the street, down next to the Sheraton. Down below us, real straight here. Right here, the building right now here it is actually. A new hotel. You see out the beautiful Astoria. Here's a nice fancy hotel. Here is a nice wall, which we walked. We can't see that well because there's cars there. Directly to the old city. See the walls of the old city. Walls right here from my room. Beautiful view. Right there is, where is it? The Makom HaMikdash. Lower, a lot closer than that. Here it is. From my room, you see here pretty close to our room. View. This is Har HaZeisim. You see from our rooms right here. This is all, I think, our villages up there. Over here, you could see, these are the wall. This is the wall. Look how close it is. If I am right, that I did it right, I think I did. Is the wall, separation fence that they built all over Israel. Because on the other side of that is the Hood of Shemran. Right here, not that far. Over this mountain over here, I was told this is all we see here, these household Arab houses. Right over that mountain is Yam HaMelech. This is the Chema. Around and around and around here. You see across the street from me. This is, let me get clear. Right to Yerushalayim, across the street from here is, I don't know what that building is, Yeshiva or something. This is the Great Shul, right across the street from me. This is basically a beautiful view of the entire Yerushalayim. Then go around one more time. Window here. This is again Makom HaMikdash under here. The Har HaBayis. And right under that is the Kaisel you can't see. Here again Har HaZeisim, which is in what they call East Jerusalem. And all this, you can see the wall, which is the wall they built for separation. That's how high up I am.
לא קורה שאתה בין הארץ, אתה קצת משהו שהיה קצת אוסטפס שורשים ישראל. זה יפה שמה שבאים.
איפה הייתם בשבת?
שבת, הנה בשרתון.
והלכתם לקודם? כן. ולאי שבת הלכתם?
לא משבת, יום
לאי שבת,
לאי שבת הלכנו. הבעיה, למעלה,
מותר אבל מעלית שבת.
אפילו מותר.
אף אחד גם לא רואה.
רק אחד עבד. אמרתי לאשתי ללך שם, אי אפשר. רק אחד, היה שם 1,000 אנשים, וכל זה...
זה עוצר בכל אחד.
אז אני בגלל הייתי, אתה לא צריכים לתת לי.
שחר בבוקר פעלת במלון?
יש שם חווה.
יש שם חווה?
דובי!
או משפחה פנימית, הנכדים הרבה מגבים שם,
היה שם שבת?
היה שם גדול. אפשר להחזיר לך מעלה.
יותר קרוב לקוטי.
Connie, should just call and tell them to put it away? Because I don't want to go back to get it.
So we have their envelope, we have their phone number.
Yeah, I left that also. Where's that? I left it also, Connie.
What?
Where do you have the phone number?
No, it was an envelope.
Oh, from last, the other envelope I left. What is this? It's definitely something. This is definitely something.
Yeah, obviously.
Dana? איך נראה? איזה קולזה? גם בלחוק גם? זה ירושלים אבל זה מזרח ירושלים או זה השטחים? אז איפה הגדר שבנו?
לא, הנה.
מי זה? אבל זה בצד אחרי הבתים.
יש ערבים שכאילו ישראלים.
Wow, see the wall, honey? Hard to see the wall there, that's... לא כתוב מה זה. כן כתוב שם. Look at this stuff, these caves here. You know what these caves are? You can walk around and think on it.
No, careful, Dovid. Swinging that camera like it's...
לא כתוב דברים. Stop it, come here. Stand by the sign. That's a sign of his name. Again, he's so excited, honey.
Over there also, take from that end to see the tower.
Stop it, come here. Wow. This is a view. Hold it. Yeah. Rama? Okay, stand over there. This is a view. מה זה כל כך, כל זה?
ארכיאולוגיה.
כן? לא יודעים כמה שום... למה לא כתוב שום דבר?
כתוב קצת בדברים, יש כאן שכתוב, לפעמים כתוב...
יכולים לך בדק לו שם?
לא. מסתכלים, תראו, כל ה...
אבל לא כתוב שום דבר, לא יודעים, זה מכמה שנים, זה זמן של שמואל או אחרי זה?
אמרו שזה בזמנו, אני לא יודע.
ככה אומרים? Honey, here, he says this is all archaeological at the same time as Shmuel. Oh, shit. I didn't realize I'm taking. This is Dovid by Caver Shmuel's tower. And this is the caver. Here they're finding archaeological diggings, which the people next to me say that they say it's from the time of Shmuel Hanavi, all over here. So you know what it is, tunnels and houses and buildings. And here you see a beautiful view on top of the entire Israel, Yerushalayim. Continues the view. That's already Arabs, it's already Yehuda V'Shamron. You can see the wall they built around. We're right on top of the tower, almost the top of Shmuel Navi's caver, the bottom. So before, here's the sign they found here. This is the tunnel. It says here.
That's it.
This is see the whole city. And here's what they found. Time of this, which is some kind of tunnel there. Still looking and finding. And here's the entire, almost not a country of Israel. This is Ir Dovid, Dovid. This is right by the outside of the city. As you can tell, right here, the old city of Beis Hamikdash. This was part of the old city. Let's translate it. Huh? Not telephones, video. Tagid shalom l'chaverim shli b'atzot habrit. David, go there. David, go across the street. So this is the old city. This is Ir Dovid. They're finding stuff here the whole time. We'll go inside now. We're now in Ir Dovid. We're going into the water of Chizkiyahu's tunnels. Look over here. This is all from the time of the first Beis Hamikdash they're finding here. Can't see from here. There's Har Zayis and Mamish right here. Let's walk down towards the tunnels. My Mashaluach, the Tanya Beis Hamikdash is right here, and they found all the existing stuff from them. Now we're taking a video of Mommy taking a picture of me. Here, continue walking down. Why I'm taking a video of walking down, don't know. But maybe in the big screen it'll be clear. Wow. Here's Tzviki. Mommy. Laughing. Wow. That is the wall. Walking down. Let's stop this. Continuing, here says a sign. Here is the tunnels of Chizkiyahu. Still very much water there. Water's still running till today in the same exact area. You could go down there. We'll go down there. I'm just showing you, I guess, how high the water was. Is that my part, Mata? Now we're walking into the actual water. We'll take a video of the water system, and all the stuff you needed. And here on the side is a video how it was. How it was. The Beis Hamikdash. Beis Hamikdash is on top over there. On top is how it's today. Same way. Same, similar. Similar to Dovid. This is the bottom. And here we're in a mikveh down here. We go down here. They got to also be wet because there is water. Now let's take a little video of all these glass things in here. They must have found things here because it's open. It's so locked up.
I'm not showing you what the walls look like.
Oh, the walls look like what? That's real walls in the entire side? Oh wow. And here is the whole water system situation. We'll read it later from the video. Now we'll continue walking down this thing, a little dangerous, holding the TV and a video camera. We'll stop the video because then we can do walls of stuff they actually found. Continuing down. This is what they found. We saw this outside. This is what they think it was, what they found as they're digging. Wow. We're right now in a cave. This is actually stuff they found. Unbelievable. I guess for the Beis Hamikdash says what this is. We just keep up here. Now continuing into this thing. We're in a cave now. Oh my goodness, we're going now into the real. See the sign if you can read it in the dark. All it says is caution stairs. Where does the exit? Oh my goodness. This is all they found. Just amazing. They found all this tunnel we're walking into now. This is the actual tunnel which we're going into right now. You see from the top side. Mommy down there taking a picture of us. Close the camera. The lights will see. Which are a real cave, no fake. Those times, the floor Use this for I don't know exactly what. Deep into the caves. And now we're going into the water. We're literally large waters. $19.95, that's it, Khani? It's only $19.95 they found all this. Look how under us, how it's still under. You're going? 1 second, I'm going to read this. Wow. Just went out to the water caves. Dovid, tour guide Dovid Kaplan, the bottom. This is Kenny left. This is Te'ad Aman Canaan. They say this is more than right. This is from the times of Canaanim. They figured out 4,000 years ago, and according to many opinions, it says that the Chaylei Beis David captured the city through these through certain tunnels, which makes sense and everything they found. That this is here. This is where the Chaylei Beis David captured. This was the old things built by for the water from the Canaanim from way before they even came here, 4,000 years ago, before Mount Torah even. Here's our tour guide Dovid Kaplan coming upstairs. He's scared to go down. Let's go down. Whoa! Almost fell on the steps. Here. And מה שום דבר כאן? זה דוד? אחרי זה נלך. Oh wow. The whole tunnel there. This is the cave of the Mayim HaShaluach. It's dark. We'll hope for the camera here. Actual water here. You can walk 45 minutes, which you're not going to do now. In the actual water. For a second. Deep inside. We just came out of those huge tunnels, and here we are by the Shiluach El Yena, Tayat El Yena, Shiluach pool, Bichat HaShiluach, this is right. And right now, here's Mommy, here's Dovid touching walls that could be thousands of years old, where they're still finding daily.
They can't. Dovid doesn't understand that yet.
David, come. There's no school?
I'm sorry. Who? My mother?
This is they found the Shiluach inscriptions they found here. Now we just came out from there, and now we're going here where it says a sign that this is the water system still, and then Kiryat Beis David, the Meyuchas house, and Shiluach pool. Meyuchas house, I guess we'll find out soon what it means. Actually, the tunnel is coming to, this is actually water where they went in those days. Yeah. There's a teak shop is actually selling the products. Here, these things they found. They're selling it. I can buy right now. 4,000-year-old stuff. Here's this stuff in times of Dovid. 1000 BC.
Is that you? Dove?
Whole discussion here about meat.
Where? Watch these heads. She's next to you.
This is interesting.